Tuesday morning, heading out of Hot Springs. It's Cubit and Jeff right ahead of me.
Oh, we go across it. No. We go.
Good morning. It's I think this is Wednesday or Thursday, March 5th or 6th. I can't remember which day it is. But just left Spring Mount Shelter, which was like 11 miles out of Hot Springs. And I got about a 15-mile trek today. I had a tent over there at the shelter area because it's so small. Didn't look like the wind was going to blow rain right into the shelter, so I didn't bother. I just set up my tent, and it rained all night, and it's supposed to be about 3/4 of an inch of rain today, so there's going to be a lot of rain all day pretty much. I'll see how it goes. 15 miles today. At least it's not freezing cold. You know, I think it's going to be temperatures around close to 50, 40, upper 40s to 50. So at least it's not cold and wet. Definitely will be wet though. So anyway, that's it for now. The trail goes up there. Oh, on Monday, we took a 0 at the Laughing Heart Hostel in Hot Springs, and it was a productive day. I ended up getting another pair of, she was replacing my hiking boots with these Ultra Lone Peak 8s, and so far I think they're a success. There's no pain, and they're a pretty light shoe. I like them. They're not okay. And I shipped my other ones back home, and I got rid of probably about almost 2 pounds of stuff I didn't really need in my pack weight. So I was able to reduce that a little bit. But yeah, I forgot to mention, and I can't believe I did not even take a picture. I'm so mad I did not take a picture. But while we were at that day, Sir Stops a Lot came by, and he did some trail magic. He cooked up dinner for us. Was it chicken and pork chops, vegetables? He had a whole cooler full of drinks, Gatorade and soft drinks, and bananas, snacks. It was great. I mean, definitely all the bill there helped replenish some needed protein and other things I needed to eat. And I was glad. He's a nice guy. He's originally from the Michigan area. I think the South Haven or Grand Haven area. But I think he lives in the North Carolina area now. But it was really great, and that needed trail magic. And he did for everybody. Everybody at the hostel. There was quite a bit of people at the hostel that ended up getting that trail magic. So that worked out really good. And I said I wish I had remembered to take a picture of him and a spread that he had set up, but it was pretty good. Anyway, that's it for now. Morning. It's Thursday, I think, March 7th. Just left Jerry's cabin shelter. It was packed in there. We had 8 people in there. We were like crammed in there like sardines. Just barely had enough room. It rained all day yesterday. It was just miserable. 15 miles, but I didn't realize that I was at mile 392. I'm 302. So we had passed the 300 mile mark and didn't even realize it. Got another 15 miles today. Hopefully no rain, especially light rain or light chance of showers. Bye. Yesterday's weather was so miserable. Today the sun has finally broken through. It's about, I think it's a little after 3, almost 4 o'clock. Got another 3 miles before we reach our shelter. We got 15 miles total today. At least it's not raining like yesterday. Yesterday was miserable rain, man. Everything was so wet. So I swear I'm carrying an extra half pound of weight just from the water in my tent. Just kind of dragging. These last few miles are really tired. Hopefully, so by the time we get there, it'll probably be around 5:30 probably. We're going right now, kind of slow, but all I can do, one step at a time, just keep going. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Oh yeah, I did another stupid thing there. I was in Hot Springs when I resupplied. I didn't really look to see in my little spreadsheet I had about the resupply points, and I didn't realize that Irwin's going to be how far it was. I won't be getting to it until about Sunday. I think I only really plan on 3-4 days at most resupply, but you know what? As long as I have some tortillas left, I can have PBJ. But yeah, I'll be probably low in the snack department too. But oh well. Just like look a little ahead sometimes I wasn't thinking. Good morning. It's Friday, March 8th. Getting ready to leave Hogback Ridge Shelter. Yeah, Hogback Ridge Shelter. So we got about a 10-mile day today. It's supposed to rain in the afternoon, so hopefully we get most of our hiking done before it starts to rain. But I think there's we also have a little bit of trail magic coming up there, and the half mile down. So anyway, gotta go. Good morning. It's left the Hogback Ridge Shelter, I think about almost an hour ago, about 45 minutes ago, and heading down towards Sam's Gap. I think there's some trail magic down there. Maybe some coffee donuts, maybe some fruit. Anyway, I didn't even realize the day before yesterday, when it was raining, really, that all day rain that day, I passed the 300 mile mark, and I didn't even know it. So that was kind of cool, getting 300 miles on the AT. Yeah, that was a long day. That was 15 mile all day, rained all day, and even it started pouring down really hard just as it got to the shelter, and 8 of us crammed into that shelter. It was really not very big. Yeah, we were all pretty much all side by side. There's not a lot of room, but it was too wet to even bother trying to set up a tent. It was just a miserable wet day, and my tent was still wet from the morning because it had rained the night before all night too, and my tent was soaking wet. So I was carrying like an extra half pound of water, I swear, stuck in my tent. Today or last night, I actually stayed in the shelter, but I pitched my tent up anyway to air dry it out, and yeah, what a difference a dry night makes. This morning when I packed it away, it was dried up again. So ready for the next rainy day, which I think we're getting some afternoon rain. I can tell the weather's already changing right now. It's getting a little colder and windier, and supposed to rain this afternoon. Hopefully it won't be as bad as the other day. A lot of rain, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I better put this down before I trip and fall again. So anyway, I'm kind of going down right now towards I think it's Sam's Gap right now. So this is what the trail looks like right now. Going down, descending. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Yeah, we all, after the Trail Magic this morning, I had 2 cups of coffee, 2 bagels, I think 3 candy Snickers bars, 2 bags of chips and a clementine. But that was good. I was kind of hungry anyway. I didn't have much for breakfast. And anyway, I was in the middle of the pack of all 7 of us, and I was realizing it's hard keeping up the pace. I'm really the slowest hiker of all of us, everybody. So I kind of dropped back, and everybody's out of sight now. I don't even know where they're at. I can't even see them. They're so far ahead. But I gotta go my own pace, otherwise I burn myself out. Anyway, that's it for now. Looks like you can see the weather is starting to change. Looks like it's going to rain later. Good morning. It's Saturday, March 9th, I think. God, it rained like crazy all night in the shelter. So 7 of us at the shelter yesterday with a double decker, so I had more room to spread out last night, and yeah, the wind was blowing right into the shelter, so everything got pretty damp anyway. The sleeping bag got it kind of sprayed on pretty much the whole night, and my shoes, I forgot I left them. I should have brought them, put them next to me, but they were out underneath the cover and underneath outside the deck, and they were soaking wet this morning. Anyway, I was the first one out of the camp, first one out of the shelter today. Left around 7:30, and within an hour and a half, everybody's already passed me up. I am the slowest hiker here, and I'm not sure how everybody goes so much faster, but they managed to do a lot faster than me, and I was going slow. So anyway, plans to do 17 miles today. I'm not sure. I think it's still, right now it's not raining, but I think there's still some light showers coming on later on in the day. And we'll do 17 miles and get into a hostel at Irwin, Tennessee there. I forgot the hostel's name. And probably do a 0 for Sunday, because I think Sunday there's supposed to be a lot colder. In fact, I think it might snow on Sunday too. So it might be a good day to try things out, resupply, and wait out the better weather. I think Monday is supposed to be, next few days after Monday will be 2 or 3 days of clear weather. So I think it'll be a good day to take a 0 on that day. But anyway, the trail was pretty muddy at a lot of spots. Right now it's not as muddy right now, but initially out of the shelter it was really muddy. And it's just a big fog out there right now. Looks like no sun today. So anyway, hopefully I'll get in a reasonable time. 17 miles, might not get there until about 5. Hopefully no later than 6. And hopefully it won't be too late, because then I'll start getting a lot colder and everything's kind of damp, and it gets too late, it'll probably be really cold. Anyway, that's it for now. Good afternoon. Just past the shelter we were originally planning on stopping. It would have been a 10-mile day hike, but we decided just to continue on through and go all the way through to make it to Irwin, which is like another 6 or 7 miles. I think everybody was just tired of being wet, and I think it's going to rain again. I can almost feel those droplets, so I think it's going to start raining pretty soon. And I think everybody just wants to crash in a hostel tonight, and then do a 0 tomorrow. But get all gear dry out and regroup from there. Yeah, it's been just it's so wet, and the shelters haven't really provided that much shelter. There's been like wind's been blowing right into the rain, right into the shelter the last couple times. So I think everybody just decided let's just go all the way to Irwin and push it on through. So I still got about another 6 or 7 miles to go, and I think it might be my longest day, but by the time I'm done, it'll be close to 17 miles, I think. My longest day so far. So hopefully I won't be there too late, and hopefully I get there before it starts coming down too hard. But I got a feeling I can feel little misty drops right now. I think it's going to start raining soon. So anyway, that's it for now. Oh, I forgot something else too. We had some trail magic again today. Waffles' wife met us over at Spivey Gap. She had some trail magic for us. We had like bananas, clementines, some soda, soft drinks. And, I think I knocked off 3 bags of beef jerky while I was sitting there, and and probably 3 or 4 of those small little Snickers bars. I had a bunch of those too, and some cheese. So I actually need to say, when I was done with that, climbing out of Spivey Gap wasn't easy, because I was really stuffed and I was full. But it's that fullness is gone. I guess I finally digested all that food or whatever. It finally worked your way through, and I don't feel so stuffed anymore. So yeah, I'll probably eat again. But anyway, that. And also my hiking buddy Jeff. He's probably the only hiker that slowed down to my pace and hiked with me a lot the past couple weeks. He went home. He had to leave the trail. I guess some type of family situation came up, and he had to leave the trail. So I'm really gonna miss him. It was nice hiking with him. I didn't have to worry about it. He he hiked down to my speed, so it was relaxing, and he was always there, you know. Not a couple times, more than a few times where he watched me go off when I was leaving. He watched me go off the trail and didn't realize I was not hiking on the AT anymore, and he had to call me back, save me from going too far. I did that numerous times, but I guess I don't have that. Happening anymore. I have to be more extra careful and stay on the trail and not end up missing the turn or something like that and going somewhere else and having to backtrack. But yeah, I'm gonna miss him. He's going back to Texas. So anyway, that's it for now. Can't tell if that's a town or not. Looks like it might have something there. I don't know if that's where I'm heading to, or is that Irwin? I'm not sure.